He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm from Kevin Gausman, former first-round pick out of LSU. 95 to 98 mile-an-hour fastball with sink, a hard-breaking slider. His changeup is his third pitch. He won't go to that much often, but this is top of the rotation kind of stuff. Big time arm.
Taken in by Machado. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Second, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's 3 for 9. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini sprinting after it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He has 9 base hits in 35 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 0-1 the count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Rickard.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, Dero, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Rickard aboard here at first with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, and they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He also has 1 home run. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Mark Trumbo becomes out number 2 this inning. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Rafael Devers the next to bat. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's just 1 for 6.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. flying towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to and here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. He's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready now for Baltimore. Tim Beckham, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrew Benintendi. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And gone up into the second deck. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's
swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them, and that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. In now, Xander Bogaerts. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Everything done right. And on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard towards center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Scope has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Striding in, Caleb Joseph. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Left field and deep. Benintendi ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits this one hard the other way. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Tanner Scott answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away.
now batting, first baseman.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Danny Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike, and now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Rickard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lifted down the line in left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Skied into straightaway right. Rickard's under it. And the inning is over. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Number 1, Tim Beckham.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 down for the Orioles. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0.
Leading off for Boston.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1. J.D. Martinez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's gone as they add still another.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9. Striding in once again, Caleb Joseph. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a wide one here for ball 1. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Rickard.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Popped him up. Moreland is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Called strike 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Nunez is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on the Trumbo, and they turn It's a double play, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. Get up and stretch here. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. One run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Danny Valencia becomes out number 2 this inning.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Devers has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front. J.D. Martinez will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He went deep last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, third baseman.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. Here's Jonathan Scope now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped. settled him in.
Third baseman.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Betts. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Line toward the gap in left center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. And there's one down now. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Line drive to center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. To the bottom. That'll bring in Joey Rickard, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Adam Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
14-1, the final tally here. The Boston Red Sox blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W. Kevin Gausman was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Kevin Gossman. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards light rail station.